Ontario County, New York is blessed with a rich history, and evidence of this can be found in our historic buildings. At the Ontario County Historical Society, we believe in preserving the spaces where our common history was made. In this 5-part series, we will examine 5 very different buildings and the stewards who have made it their mission to protect them. Part 2 of our 5-part series showcases the Bemis block in Canandaigua, New York. This old gem looms large on Main Street. Many have walked by wondering what was experienced on its massive 3 floors, while others have no idea what stories this brick giant has to tell. This enormous 3-story mid-19th century walk-up only gets more amazing as you ascend its many steps.
Historic preservation is actually how I became involved in the whole political process. We want to keep our historic buildings. We're very proud of them. And we did create a historic preservation district, which the Bemis block is part of.
The Bemis block was built in 1855. It is one of the oldest buildings in the commercial district. The first floor was all stores, and even to this day, there are 5 stores in those slots. The second floor was built for offices. It's the third floor that was the premier center for entertainment for Canandaigua. From 1855 to about 1884. Musical groups, orchestral groups, various circus groups that came in and performed in that hall.
There had always been a story about an elephant being taken up to the 3rd floor. I was trying to figure out how on earth they got that up there.
And then in 1884, the usages that were popular back in the 1855 to 1884 period were no longer attracting people because a new opera house had been built in Canandaigua. It just so happens that the ball-bearing skates were patented. They put on all kinds of skating parties, competitions, and that became an extremely popular usage for people. They closed the hall in 1916, which was 100 years ago. The decision was that it was becoming unsafe to use that 3rd floor. And it hasn't been used other than for storage since that time.
We're always hopeful that somewhere we're going to be able to get a sustained effort in place that will restore it.
I think it was hard to determine how to develop it into anything else. The building's old. Could you build an elevator shaft up through there to get to the 3rd floor? I don't know.
One of our core values in the city of Canandaigua is to respect the historical preservation of the city. We know that it's going to have to be a combined effort with government and with people who value the arts.